Hello, Gareth Carroll from Beckett Financial Services with a quick bit of chat about what's been going on with the private medical insurance market in 2020. So at the start of the year, I didn't think things were looking too good, and you could probably say that of any industry. Companies shutting down, people being sent home, and companies looking to make cuts and make redundancies. Medical insurance has fared pretty well in previous recessions, but this one was going to be different because the NHS were actually requisitioning private hospitals for NHS use. So you couldn't actually have a private procedure in a private hospital. And with being locked down, you couldn't go out and have outpatient treatment either. Now, with most insurances, you don't expect to make a claim, or you hope you won't make a claim, but medical insurance is viewed a bit more like a service. So would you pay for a service that you can't access, especially when you're heading into a recession? So for that reason, I didn't think things were looking great. But the insurers have been fabulous this year. I mean, I've spent my life being frustrated by them, but this year their response was great. They responded very quickly and said, we don't want to profit from the pandemic. And we're going to get third party to come in and audit the books. And if we have made an unusual profit through low claims payments, we're going to be rebating that to policyholders. So that gave everybody a lot of reassurance. But of course, that's not actually what's going to happen, we don't think. A lot of treatment, although you couldn't access treatment very well in March, April, May, June, around July time, the private hospitals started to open up. And of course, treatment was rearranged. When they've opened up, they're allowed to use 25% of their capacity for private work. They have to hold back 75% for the NHS. If the NHS aren't using the 75%, then they can use that for private work as well. And that is what's happening. Treatment that was due earlier this year has been rearranged, and the insurers are feeding back that claims costs at the moment are very high. It's normally a very busy time of year with people trying to get things fixed before Christmas, but this year there's the backlog from earlier in the year to catch up on. The second thing that the insurers did was they tried to make as much treatment available as possible, and that often meant a digital solution. Now, pre-pandemic, they had just rolled out digital GP services, which is where you've got a GP via an app on your phone. Now, they're great services, and this year with the pandemic and with lockdown, usage of digital GP services has gone through the roof. It's been really, really well received. It was well received pre-pandemic, but this year it's been hugely appreciated. A lot more people have registered and have used it, so that's been very good. Also, pre-pandemic, insurers didn't used to pay for phone consultations with consultants or video link ones. But these days, not only are they paying for them, they're actually arranging them. So if you call them, and you don't even have to have seen your GP these days, you can call them, talk to them about your symptoms, and they will say that's fine. We'll get you a Zoom call with a consultant. Are you free this evening? So they've been really good in trying to get whatever treatment they can to you via digital means. So and that's been very well appreciated by their policyholders as well. And then what we're seeing now is a huge interest in medical insurance. We've had more employers come to us looking to put new schemes in. We've had schemes being offered to more employees. And the insurers too, they're reporting a 25 to 50% increase in new business inquiries. And that's been driven by a couple of things. One, employers wanting to look after their staff, in these uncertain times. But also it is fears around NHS waiting lists. There were reports that NHS waiting lists at the start of the year were 4.2 million, and by the end of the year, with new protocols coming in place, more cleaning, more sterilising, beds being further apart, it's predicted that NHS waiting lists will be around 10 million by the end of the year. So a lot of people are thinking, I could do to get on my employer's medical insurance scheme. So we are seeing an awful lot of interest there. So that's what's been going on so far. It continues to be pretty busy. If I've got any more updates, I'll let you know. Bye.